don't know if we're gonna stop.
Welcome back to Reviewers Corner, where we review food, restaurants, and more.
What's up? What's up?
Got Leo back with us today. We got another one for you guys. It's another snack video. We're gonna figure out who has the best cookies in Atlanta. So we got a couple places on the market. I was supposed to go to by one place before I got here to pick Leo up, and they were closed today, which takes them out of the running. Because how can you be the best cookie place and you close on a Sunday? What are you, Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
But neither here nor there. They're out of the running, so we got a couple we're gonna get hit. We're gonna keep one cookie the same through all of them, which is gonna be chocolate chip, because chocolate chip is just a standard cookie for all cookie places. If you can't make a good chocolate chip cookie, are you really doing cookies?
Yeah.
You're not. So we gotta try that out, but then we're gonna try some of the specialty cookies, maybe give you guys some recommendations. I'm gonna have their addresses down in the description so you guys can check them out if you want to. Hopefully they have some in your area, and if you're in the Atlanta area, you should definitely check these places out. We're gonna get going.
We're at Tiff Treats. We're about to get some cookies. Well, we're about to get one cookie, a chocolate chip, to see what it's like. That's it right there. Yeah, see what it's like.
Alright guys, so we're back now. So as you know, today's video is trying the best chocolate chip cookies in Atlanta. We chose standalone stores so that we wouldn't go to any malls, any restaurants that just so happen to sell cookies, like McDonald's or Subway or Starbucks. We wanted nothing but standalone stores that you can only find here in Atlanta, or just like their chains but not your main stores. So we got Allie's Cookies, right? Tiff's Treats, and we have Insomnia Cookies. So down in the chat, let us know what you think would be the best one. If you're from Atlanta, tell us what you think would be the best one. And we're also gonna give our ratings at the end of the video. So what we did, we got chocolate chip cookies from each of these three companies, and we got a specialty cookie just to kind of put you guys on to a recommendation of ours that you might want to try when you go get you some cookies. Now, everybody knows that your parents used to tell you, you can't have dessert before dinners, but haha, mom, you. But no, we having dessert before dinner because why? We adults. That's why we make adult money, so we can do adult things, which is having dessert before dinner. So we don't care about your opinions about that. That's what we're doing. So first off, we're both, of course,
Yep.
Can't forget, we got our goblets of milk.
Goblets of milk.
Nothing says manly more than goblets of milk. I don't know who told you anything else. We're not drinking no beer with cookies. It's terrible. Terrible idea. That's debaucherous activity.
You'll get a stomach ache.
Yeah. And you would get a stomach ache in all seriousness.
Fall out and die.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Instantly.
So we're both gonna dip into Allie's Cookies. So I have one, Leo has one here. We're both gonna try it, maybe do the dunk test as well.
I'm Leo, by the way. I'm the DLC character that you have to unlock. That's me.
DLC for today. So this is a nice size cookie. I mean, even in my hand, this is like a really big size cookie. And you want a decent sized chocolate chip cookie. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this apart, just so you guys can see that. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, get on in there.
You're gonna be hungry.
So we're gonna go ahead and try this out.
Think it.
See?
Yep.
Okay.
Very soft. Very, very soft. Not overpowering with chocolate chips. Just the right amount. You get like at least a chip or two per bite.
You always want that crispy edge, soft center. Having a hard cookie all around, terrible, terrible, terrible.
Yep.
Of course, I'm gonna dunk it in my milk. Give that a quick dunk right there. So you guys can see that, got that in there.
Oh yeah, the milk is actually definitely elevated it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good actually. You have to pace yourself though. We have a couple more cookies to try. Wow. We'll do the reviews after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm already ready to review that one. But I'm not gonna say anything. I got it in my head though. That's it. Just basically though. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a really decent cookie.
Yep.
Now, had we not been driving around to do this, I would have loved some cold milk. But it doesn't take away from it. So next, we have Cliff Treats. As you see it, they were established in '99. So it says there on the bag. So we're gonna dip in here, grab a chocolate chip.
One time for the 99.
Yep. For the 99 and 2000s.
Let's see what this is about.
All right. Smaller cookie than the Alice cookie. Still decent size. It's not bite size, so decent size. This might be great for some people who have a cheap day. You're like, hey, I just need like a little small something. Get in there to get that. And Tips Treats actually was the cheaper among the cookies that we've gotten. Of course, we got multiples. If you go on the end of these, chocolate chip cookie is going to be the cheapest one on the menu. But with all the cookies that we got from Tips Treats, it's definitely the cheapest one. So we're going to go ahead. We'll try to break test on this one. It came apart okay. It's decent.
Alright, let's see what this is all about.
Toast.
Cheers.
Okay. I can definitely taste the butter.
You don't get that crispiness that like you did with the first cookie.
Right.
The Ollie's cookie.
But it's still soft center,
Yeah.
which is the key.
Yeah.
To any great cookie, a soft, gooey center is key, especially with chocolate chip. You want the chocolate chips to be melted in the center.
Yeah, what's it
You want it gooey.
Yep.
You can't have a hard chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
It's not Chips Ahoy.
Yeah. The chips are very chewy and very gooey for sure. Chewy and gooey bars. Yeah, it's good. The crispy part on the outside though is. I'm gonna deduct some points for that. That's for sure. Alright.
All right.
You wanna try the dunk test with this one too? See if it changes anything, or
I think I'm gonna pass on that test. I don't think it would do anything for me personally.
let me
but
try. Maybe it helps the fact that it's not crispy on the outer rim. Yeah, I just made it worse.
Oh,
I shouldn't have done that. Alright.
oh God. So, last but not least is Insomnia Cookies. Now I know you guys said you only did 3 cookie spots. There are more cookie spots than that in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Why you didn't do more? Well, sadly enough, when we record this, it's on the weekend, and some of these places were closed. I would deduct points for that, but hey, I'm just a food critic, just a novice here, a neophyte. So we just said, hey, we're gonna go with what's open. These guys are open 7 days a week. And you know what I'm saying? Insomnia being the one that is open the longest. They open till 12 at night, sometimes 3 in the morning, I believe, by their store hours during the week. You can get your cookie fix any time of the day. Anytime. Do you hear me? After specs, after running track, after homework, after chores, you can get your fix whenever. Who doesn't love that? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and dip in here.
This is definitely key.
Grab your cookie.
Alright.
Infuse together a little bit.
There's a specialty one in there too.
Yep.
A little wild ball.
Okay. All right, guys. So we got our cookie, and it's melting a little bit. But I'm gonna break it. Do the break test. That came apart really smoothly. All right. Test it out here.
Oh, I was supposed to break mine already. That's Insomnia. The chips are actually different than any of the other chips we had so far. I think the chips are a little more richer in flavor. Definitely need some milk with this one. Not bad though. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at all. I can feel like this actually, the milk might actually add to it. It just feels like that type of cookie. Probably because of the richness of the cookie. Let's see. Not bad.
All right, hit the ball. Stop on of the not only the cookie, but of the actual location, all in one. So for me, our first up is Allie's Cookies, and again, Allie's Cookies, I believe, has 2 locations in the Atlanta area. From what we remember, one in Emory Village and then one in Dunwoody. Which you know, if you live on either side of town, you get to one of those locations pretty easily. But we're talking about the chips. The chocolate chip cookie from Allie's Cookies, definitely a top tier chocolate cookie. Crisp outside, gooey inside, went great with the milk. Didn't fall apart too easily when you did the dunk test. So for me, for that cookie, I would give it an 8.9 out of 10. There were some things I would have loved a little bit richer taste from the chocolate chips, but you know, it was still a top tier cookie.
Yeah.
Top tier cookie. How you feel? What's your rating?
I agree with pretty much exactly what you said on the nose. I will give it a little higher of a rating just because I like the crispy. I like my cookies more crispy on the outer edge. Chocolate chips though, they could have definitely done a little better. They didn't mess it up by any means. Honestly, I'll go a little higher. I would say like a 9.1, 9.2. The milk definitely, you know, brings it up a little bit, brings it up to like a 9.5 even. And yeah, that's what I give it, 9.5.
9.5? Oh, that's a really good rating. I mean, it's a good
with
cookie.
the milk, that's with
right.
the milk.
With the milk.
Without the milk,
It's a good cookie.
9.1.
It's a good cookie. I'm not even mad at it. That's a good rating. I don't believe that's too much. So the next company is Tilt Treats. It's a smaller venue. The only one that I believe that we went to was near North Decatur. And so that's why I had Leo go in on the video. You can see it as he goes into the store. Very small venue.
Yeah.
Their cookie to me could have done better. I did get the butter taste that you could tell when making the cookie, which is something that definitely goes well with chocolate chip cookies. It wasn't overpowering. You could just tell it was there. The cookie was an okay size. It wasn't as big as Allie's Cookies. And so for me, I believe my rating is really going to be a 6.5. And the reason I say it is because the center wasn't really as gooey as I would have liked for a chocolate chip cookie. And the outer rim it was a little too tough.
Sorry to cut you off, but the butter part of it almost doesn't, to me, it almost seems like the cookie was almost undercooked and like the dough was just not like fully baked or something. I don't know. And for that, I would probably do the same as you. Like I would give it like a 6 point. But I might even go lower. I might say like a 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah, it was just the line was also long. It's a very congested little spot as well. Just to mention that.
Yeah. So I mean, and this our ratings may not be what their specialty is. Of course, that's why we bought some specialty cookies as well, because they could be known more for the specialty than they are the chocolate chip. Sure. But chocolate chip is a standard cookie for anybody to get, and we figure, hey, we'd rather do this as a test than to try to only do it on specialty cookies that maybe everybody may not even pick up. So that's why we went with that.
And they might not all have the different specialty cookies since there are specialties. One place might have a pistachio cookie, the other one might have a mint chocolate chip that's a special type of mint chocolate chip with pecan or who knows what.
Right.
So
it can get twisted. So that's why we wanted to keep a steady baseline. So the last one is going to be Insomnia Cookies. Now, Insomnia, to me, I'm a little biased. I love Insomnia.
The convenience
gets you, and they just make good cookies. But it's about the chocolate chip. It's not about the other cookies. And for me, the Insomnia cookie was a decent sized cookie. Rich chocolate chips. Now that is something that can't be said about the other brands, but they definitely had a rich chocolate chip, like a Hershey's chocolate in there. Soft cookie all around. So even though the outer edges are definitely cooked, it was definitely still soft, still breakable. Right. I didn't have any crisp to the outside, which is, I love it. I can dummy 6 of them and be straight, because that softness just keeps you coming back. For me, I believe my rating for this is definitely going to be a 9.0. Like I said, the richness of the chocolate chips is what you look for in chocolate chip cookie, along with the softness. The chocolate chips gotta be rich, they gotta be gooey, they gotta come apart and just give you that melting of flavor in your mouth. So, pause. So we definitely love that. It was good for me, but what's your rating?
I agree. Actually, I agree. Oddly enough, because I like my cookies crispy on the rim, on the outside part of the cookie. But in this case, that wasn't the case, obviously. But like you mentioned, you hit the nail on the hammer. The chips were very, very delicious. The chocolate chips were really good. The cookie was all around a great cookie. Didn't feel like it was undercooked. The convenience is. I would normally, if it wasn't for the convenience, I would give it like an 8.9. But the fact that this place is almost open 24 hours is just crazy. Like 3 in the morning, you're out partying on Ponce, which is one of their locations. I believe is it their only location.
I believe they have another one.
Yeah, that one's very convenient. You're out clubbing. Maybe you ate at the diner across the street or within that same plaza, and it's just a good little snack to have after a long night. A party. You can't go wrong with a cookie at any time of day, let alone, at night. So, you can't beat it.
So, yeah, we're going to have bonus content at the end of the video. We're not going to give you the rating on the special cookies, but we will show you the special cookie and tell you what it is on video. But I'm going to have all these locations, addresses down in the description. Please go check them out. Like I said, don't take our ratings for hard set. This is just our rating on the chocolate chip cookie. Of course, they had, each place had a variety of cookies for you to choose from, and you might find one that is your favorite. If you can, tell them we sent you over here at Reviewers Corner, and hey, they could come check out the video. But go ahead, we're gonna switch to
send us free merch.
Yeah, send us free merch. But we're gonna go ahead and show you the specialty cookies, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it on that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Got more of my friends coming on. We're gonna do more videos like this. Tell us what type of videos you like to see, what type of food groups you like us to review, whether it's vegan, whether it's what is it? Not Oriental, not just Oriental, but foreign foods. If there are any like French restaurants you want us to review, anything like that, international foods, we would definitely be interested in doing stuff like that. So make sure you check out the content. We got great things coming, and we're gonna see you guys later.
Peace.